Write a passage.
Put this into 6.
If all angles in a triangle add up to 180.
What's it like being on the receiving end of the education system? What's it like being in Year 8 when progress can dip? One school, 4 Year 8 children. Bradley, Jack, Louise and Robert. This series offers snapshots of 4 pupils' experience and perception of school.
So how many wickets you got? They had these new
It's the beginning of the summer term for 12-year-old Louise, who's at Hove Park near Brighton.
And then they were going, yeah, teams that won it, the 3 teams, was it?
Her parents wanted her to go to a private school, but Louise chose to go to a local secondary with her friends.
Have a lovely day. I'll see you tonight, okay? Bye, Mum. Bye.
She left primary school with 2 level 5s and a 4 in her Key Stage 2 SATs. Higher than national expectations. Louise is in set 2 out of 4 for languages.
I think French is a really good lesson because my teacher, she includes us in everything, and it's just really, really fun because she makes us do all these get up and go exercises.
Today, we're going to do a storyboard about your 4-day trip to Paris. Okay, so it's 2 objectives. Some of you will only achieve the first one, some of you will achieve both. Okay? Bon, on va commencer. Right, vocabulaire. C'était comment? What was it like as a question? Okay, c'était comment? These are when you put opinions in. Opinions are very, very important. Get your extra level. Yeah, you need to write them down. Are they in the correct order?
No.
Does intéressant mean tiring?
No.
What does intéressant mean? Can someone come up and move it for me? Très bien, excellent. Intéressant is interesting. You need to write these down in your exercise. Intéressant means interesting. Ok, le prochain. Génial. Does génial mean boring? No or oui? How many of you think that génial means boring? Okay, so what does génial mean? Does anyone know? I should have lots of hands up today for this question.
It's quite fun because she makes French into games, and that's really fun. So you just put your hand up and you don't really feel silly at all.
Excellent, très bien, Stuart. Okay, fatigant. Fatigant.
I just think it's just really, really fun, and I really enjoy it. And I think that that's what makes a good lesson, you know, being sort of not friends with your pupils, but you know, being able to like understand and have a laugh and stuff, but also getting it all done. And also discipline. She keeps good discipline. She kept it from the beginning, and I think that's what you've got to do.
J'ai vu la tombe. Does that j'ai vu mean? J'ai vu. Still the same hands up. I see other people with hands up. J'ai vu.
I go.
Not I go, Lauren.
Yeah.
J'ai vu. What does j'ai vu mean? Can you put your planner away, please? J'ai vu. Same with you, Jenny. Huh? Planner away, please. J'ai vu, James.
I saw.
I saw. So we're going to add connectives. We're going to write full sentences. We're going to write in the past tense and add opinions. We're going to achieve a level 4 today. Okay, right, guys. I'm going to show you one that I did. Okay, this is what you're looking to do yourself. So this is my storyboard.
Halfway through a pacey 40-minute lesson, students are already working on their 3rd task, creating a diary of a trip to Paris.
Jack has done something that I didn't even ask him to do. He's given an opinion. Shh, attention. Shh. Les filles, Harriet, Lucy.
When did you go?
No, you're writing I went. Hang on a minute, Jenny. Jack has written down why he travelled by train. Again, he's put in an opinion. Parce que c'est rapide, because it's fast. C'est très bien, Jack.
I don't know how to say it. You go say, thing,
Shh, don't forget, Year 8, to add facts about the monuments. Nous sommes allés, hang on.
How do you say it?
Wow, look at you. yours?
How do you say I went home? Just the yellow. I went home to England, or I went to England.
Je suis rentrée en Angleterre. Je suis. Where's your pen? Je suis rentrée. R-E-N.
I think all my classes should be a lot more like French because I just enjoy it a lot, and I've learnt quite a lot in French actually. I've done quite good in my tests as well, so I think French is a really good subject.
Hove Park is a specialist languages college, and Louise also learns Spanish, which isn't going so well. Today she has a test. The class has been asked to listen to a tape and choose the correct answers from a sheet.
Face the front. Okay, I'm going to say because the tape is not very clear.
Thank you.
¿Quieres salir el sábado por la noche?
Miss, we've never done days before.
I haven't done number 2.
Number 2, número 2.
Can you say it again?
Yes, I'm going to do it twice.
I get it.
Now, número 3. Número 3. Con 2B. 2B.
No, 2B.
Número 3. Nos encontramos en el patio del colegio a las 7:30. ¿Vale?
Silencio, silencio. I'm going to repeat it, okay?
That was number 3.
Número 3.
What number was that? We were on 2B, but that the tape said it was on number 3.
The second one. There are 2 questions, A and B. The question is, ¿quieres salir el sábado por la noche? And then there are 2 parts. What you do and when. Okay? And now, number 3, and I'm not going to stop it. We have done this before.
Some of the teachers, they're like, they don't really explain it very much to you. And so you're not sure on the question and you're not sure about your answer, and so you just feel a bit stupid in case, because you get it wrong. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know, it's a bit annoying when everyone's getting it wrong.
The pupils aren't aware that the answers to some of the questions may not be on the sheet.
Is this number 3?
There isn't the beach either. They're not.
Miss, none of them are there.
They're not there.
Number 2 is
Did you
about
say
the
going to the
number
beach?
3 is
And
about
there's
the
no
beach.
beach. Number 3, yeah.
Guys, what you're meant to do, what I said, you have 6 people talking, okay? These people, like doing things, okay? So they are going to say what they like doing.
It says he likes going to the beach, but the beach isn't even there.
He might not say that they are going to the beach, but I might say that they like going out, okay? He might say something similar.
That's not.
Miss, on here, what says the beach?
The next part of the test is to describe how you spend your free time.
This question, the first question, ¿qué deportes y pasatiempos te gustan? Okay. ¿Qué deportes y pasatiempos?
I like.
Muy bien, no. Deportes. What was deportes?
What do you like? Is deportes running?
Deporte is
playing.
Deporte is what? It's a group of activities.
Sport.
Yeah, exactly.
I like sport.
You can say I like football and I like what? What kind of sport do you like? ¿Qué deportes te gustan?
I like netball.
Me gusta.
I don't know what that is in Spanish.
The same. Okay? Muy bien. ¡Ay, silencio, por favor!
It's not very high discipline because the teacher can't control the class very well, and so it's very hard for me to learn and stuff.
She's a bit in English. I do gymnastics. I go shopping a lot. I go out with my friends, and my dog sits on my bed, even though I don't have a dog.
Who said that?
Now, what is this?
He's not even telling us. He's not even asking.
Now, 1 more minute and we are going to go through something.
After calling for quiet 3 times, the teacher summons help.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm not impressed with his behaviour. I suggest you sit down, you do your test, and you do not make...
Our set don't really know how much the top set are ahead of us, and I think that the teachers should try and understand that we need to learn more and stuff, because I think I really, really want to move out of the group.
I haven't had a birthday in England yet.
Where were you last year?
France. I go to France every year.
Next, geography.
Yeah, anyone else need a pen? Could you put the title? Environmental concerns. What we're going to do is jot down ways in which you think we damage and we should be concerned about the way we treat the environment. Anyone like to start us off before we get going? Chris? Sorry? Littering, good. So litter, okay? I'm not going to ask you yet. Put your hands up for now, and in a minute we'll go through it, but that's one of the things. 2 minutes, starting now. Write it around it. So you could put litter.
All the lessons that I do, I find it quite easy when the teachers go at the pace that they're going.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, girls over there.
Oh, yeah, you had
Daisy. Right, finish off whichever bit you're on. And close your geography books.
The teacher then works on reinforcing the pupils' understanding of key words.
So write out your meanings with examples. So when you see the word resource, you need to put an example. When you finish that, can you let me know, please? Yeah, write the words and an example. Yeah. Okay. Once you've done number 1, some of you might be ready to get on to number 2.
In geography, most of the time, quite often, I'm finishing before other children, and so I have to do a lot of like sitting around, and I don't really have anything to do.
Louise has completed the task, but is reluctant to ask for more work in front of her friends.
There we go. Right.
You have got no lates for your homework. You've got a level 6 to 7 for your project work in Brighton and Hove, which is outstanding.
Really
your target is a level 6, which you're definitely on. Okay, so at the end of year 9, you should be aiming for a level 7. Yeah, go for it. Good girl. No lates with your homeworks. Not one late. Wow, all year. So well done. She's a star. And a really positive person in the classroom. You put your hand up, you get involved, you're a star.
Thank you.
No complaints at all. Have you any concerns or worries?
There have been a couple of incidences where Louise has done work and finished it quite early on in the session, and then actually not been given anything.
Oh. Okay.
You know, I mean, Louise doesn't want me to sit here and say anything negative, because generally she does not feel negative about your class. I'm just saying that actually it's not a good thing.
If she's aiming for a level 7, I totally agree. I must have missed that. I didn't realise you had finished. Next time, put your hand up and you can use an extension book on it. Okay?
That's fair
so it's all ready for you to use.
Thank you.
Put your hand up and let me know.
All right.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Yeah, it was really nice to meet you. Thank you.
Louise achieved a level 5C in science at the end of primary and is currently assessed as 5B.
she's a pretty solid level 5 at the moment, which is the national average. Right. But she should be getting sort of level 6C, which is at the low level 6s. Really, to end up in top set next year, you really need to be getting at least a level 6 if you want to go in top set, which I think, you know, you belong there. I mean, in class, her behaviour's always good, she's a little chatty, but I'm going to have a bit of a move round the seating plan. So there is a bit of chattiness, but on the whole, she's pretty well behaved, pretty conscientious.
No, don't do that.
Where is everybody this afternoon? Well, no Fraser.
In science, we've got a teacher, and she's really like quite bossy, and she's quite loudmouth sometimes.
Okay, Louise, it's almost past, and you're just swanning into the lesson now. Where have you been?
Sorry.
You make up to me after school?
I was on the field. I just.
Oh, the bell goes. You need to be here for the second bell. Girls, why are you so late for my lesson? Right, you'll make it up after school.
She sort of, sometimes she makes you feel a bit stupid, but I don't think she means to, but sometimes she does when you like do a question and you get it wrong sometimes. She makes you feel a bit stupid.
So if one of them uses them, then they'll get bombed.
Okay, can I have everybody listening, please? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. So we're starting a new topic today, food and digestion. And first up, we're going to be talking about food and the food that you guys eat. So first up, I've got a little questionnaire for you guys to fill in, which will tell you how healthy an eater you are and whether you're getting all the nutrients that you need. Becca, C1.
It's a C.
Break time can actually lunch. No. I don't know.
Tom, all of them are so far are yeses.
But cheese string, but cheese string's like mainly rubber. Same with baby.
Again, Louise has finished the task early.
I like the way you get to play with it.
Do you? What's the point? Oh, I was thinking of more bands you might not know. Lost Prophets.
In some of the lessons, a lot of kids are like chatting around me and stuff, and you try and concentrate, but it's really, really hard.
Whole bag filled with food or something.
Children are just getting bored and start talking, and then you start talking to them, and you end up getting dragged into the conversation and stuff, and it's really, really annoying.
Gold is good. Milkman.
It's because I get the milkman, and it's my one's full of cream. It's got the floaty cream.
Okay, so that gives you 2. Do you
Turn volume off.
No, I'm putting you on mute.
Yes. Gabby doesn't know.
I don't eat chocolate or sweets at break time. I normally eat during lessons. Tom, I normally eat only.
I think maybe they should stretch us a bit more, because I don't think any of the children are really pushing themselves.
Okay, right, now what we're going to do now is I need you guys to come gather around here, bring your stools with you, and we'll make a little huddle. So bring your stools with you. It'll be 9, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't know what you're on about. Sorry, okay. Right. So, what types of foods do you need to stay healthy? Now, hands down, I'm going to pick on people. I'm going to get pick on people. Okay, so, Jack, what type of food? Carbohydrates, well remembered. Sticker for Jack.
Oh.
Good sticker. So carbohydrate is 1. Okay, no, it is annoying, Nick. Thank you. Becca, can you name another type of food? Jamil? Protein, well remembered. Start for Becca. First one.
You get 3 merits and it equals accommodation in your planner. And when you get them nowadays, no one really cares about them because they're not that important to us anymore. Because all you get is a little certificate at the end. So look, here are the commendations. But I think all the children think that stickers and commendations are a bit babyish and maybe they feel a bit embarrassed when they get one.
Ollie. Minerals, not a sticker for Ollie. Well done.
It's not that advert. Just give it to Luke.
Okay, right. So.
Have a bit of blue.
Oh, now it's turning on. Okay, we've got to pack up. Okay, can I have everyone listening, please? No. I haven't said pack up yet, so you need to stop what you're doing and listen, please.
Lydia.
So, now the aim for this lesson was to know the 7 nutrients that you need to stay healthy. So we've been through that and we've talked about what you eat in your diets. Next lesson, we're going to be looking at some of these groups of food more closely. So we're going to be looking at protein and carbohydrate in more detail.
11. Girls, can one of you just sit here, please? So let's take a little bit of responsibility today so I can kind of sit back and have a look to see how you're getting on with your batting and how we are getting on as fielders. So, do you know when to use an underarm throw? Do you know when to use an overarm throw? Can you work as part of a team, which is very, very important in PE?
Whoa, that was good. Why, thank you. Again. One more time. Yay!
The nicest thing about school is probably PE. That's probably my favourite subject because the teachers, they're really, really encouraging, and I just think the PE department has a really good skill in getting us together and making us work as a team, which is what you need in most sports. So the teachers, thank you to them.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yay! -2.
I'm like Mount Etna, aren't I?
The end of the week, history.
You upset me and I go into a great... Right, are you going to concentrate? I don't think, everybody, I don't think we need to write today because it's Friday afternoon, but we need to use our thinking, we need to use our sympathy.
The history department's been hit by long-term sickness. Louise has Miss Cooper for 1/3 of her lessons, while the rest are with supply teachers.
Remember that all the poo, all the pee, all the menstrual blood, they lie in and they get cleaned out twice a week like animals, like you'd clean out your hamster. Girls, can you concentrate, please?
In my history book, I haven't hardly filled up any pages, and some of it's just with stuff that I don't really understand, because we're flicking from teacher to teacher, and it's really frustrating. I'm a bit confused, and...
I want you to work in 4s or 6s. Can you do that? And you are going to do your own slave auction. So let's get into groups with a bit of space.
Jack, you nearly got that. You nearly got that one. This one's full of muscle. You get loads of...
I think the boys in the class, they like all the role plays, not having to write much and stuff. And I think that's what the teachers are doing, because they're just appealing to the boys most of the time, because that's the easiest way. You know, you just do a role play, but actually it's not teaching us anything at all.
Guys, someone's got to buy me. Feel free to come and inspect this. Feel free. Thank you very much. She's good at everything. She can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Can you let me do the
Okay, brilliant. Absolute silence. Girls, you did well. Everybody has done really well. Now, before we put the furniture back, we are going to, and we're not going to be chewing gum in my lesson again. I don't like it. Okay, it lets you down. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to watch each in turn.
All the girls in the class are kind of expecting a bit more, sort of, more writing and stuff, because I think that's how you learn most of it.
This slave can do many things around the house. Feel free to come and inspect her. No markings on her. Okay, I'm going to start the bidding at 100. Do I hear 100? 150, 200, 300. 400.
Definitely in history there should be more writing and looking through books and stuff, because I think in history it should definitely help.
900. Get your slave. There you go.
Done it? Yeah. Well done. Accommodation each. Let's have this group down.
Accommodation for that.
I enjoy my day the most when I'm learning most, because I probably wouldn't say that in front of all my friends and stuff, but you know, it does sort of make me happy to think that I am getting somewhere and stuff. And I think it's the same with most kids, because no one likes to be bottom of the class or anything.